Oh yes, what's going on YouTube? The Mad Flip here, and just thinking to myself after watching Solo yesterday, and I was thinking to myself, man, Disney, man. I don't know what to say. I mean, to be honest, the movie wasn't that bad. It's just, me and the other people I did go with, my cousin and his friend. We did go into the Han Solo movie, or Solo, a Star Wars movie, with low expectations, but for some reason, we were like really disappointed. It was just one of those things where you just wonder yourself, like, did Disney try, or was just the idea of just, making money on Star Wars? I mean, of course, Disney, when they acquired Star Wars from George Lucas, they expend, what was it, $4 million, or maybe it's more, I forgot. But in general, Disney did spend a lot of money, and just to watch, the disappointment of The Last Jedi. I mean, Rogue One was alright, I guess, and watching Solo, I'm like, I'm starting to realize I have no hope for Disney, and I have no hope for these Star Wars films. I mean, let's start off what I actually did like of the movie Solo. One, I did like all the KOTOR references, or Knights of the Old Republic video games, because there are, stuff in the Knights of the video game that was actually in this movie, Solo movie, so I thought was cool. But realistically, though, I was really disappointed who wasn't in the movie, which I don't really want to spoil the movie, so I'm not going to spoil the movie at all, actually. So what wasn't in the movie was disappointing, and what we got as a cameo I thought was really disappointing, because actually I shouldn't spoil that either. It's just disappointing in general. What wasn't in the movie and what the cameo in the movie was just disappointing. It's just like, I mean, I don't know, man. Are they trying? Is it really Kathleen Kennedy that's really failing Star Wars? Or we should just, maybe Disney should sell it back to George Lucas? I don't know. It's just crazy to know. I mean, George Lucas, regardless of, what people's opinion really is of Star Wars, and people who probably didn't want to watch this movie in the first place. I mean, like they said, for some people, did we really want to see a young Han Solo in general? That's probably $1 million question there. Did anybody really want to see a young, supposed to be character of Harrison Ford as a thing, and just to see how it's portrayed in Solo, it's kind of, to be honest, is disappointing. I mean, don't get me wrong, the action scenes were pretty good. Some of it, I guess, let's think about it. Since, the original trilogy of Star Wars originally started in the 70s, or late 70s, and you figure with the technology and everything, and then you see this movie, you're thinking to yourself, one, it felt like it's, realistically, I don't know, seriously, after watching this, in all honesty, they should reboot Star Wars. I mean, I know that sounds crazy to reboot Star Wars, but seriously, after watching Solo, it made me realize they need to reboot Star Wars. So we should go a petition of rebooting Star Wars. I'm kidding. Nah, I'm kidding. I know everybody's gonna go crazy. Reboot Star Wars. Are you nuts? Are you mad? Yes, they call me the Mad Flip, of course. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and I guess we out of here, YouTube. We out.